Hop on first server I see. Pick Wilson, greet new friends and ask what the plan is. Just starting to build camp and get set up. I notice the camp is in the middle of a big forest. I point this out and helpfully comment on how wrong things go if a fire got out of control. Perhaps we should relocate for the sake of safety. Lowell, don't be such a baby. Make your own camp if you don't like it. Fine, I will make my own camp with blackjack and hookers and it'll be better. Proceed to make own camp with aforementioned blackjack and hookers. Few days pass. Come back home after a hard day's foraging to find all my items have been nicked. I am now royally screwed. All my materials, tools, gone. I know it was them. An evil plan for revenge hatches in my mind. Wait till nighttime. Sneak over to other camp with torch in hand. The fools suspect nothing, JPG. They still haven't removed most of the trees around their camp. Set fire to one tree. Next tree catches fire. Whole forest ablaze in a matter seconds. They all either burn to death or are torn apart by the beasts in the dark as they flee in panic. Retrieve stolen items and also pillage corpses. I am now the king of this world and none can oppose me. Feels good, man. Bask in my victory for a while. Server connection timed out. And thus was the downfall of King Wilson, the Terrible. 11 out of 10 would commit virtual arson again. I don't know what went wrong during development, but this is not a game. This is a time machine that warps you to 3 a.m., makes a tree farm. One tree that happens to be evil sprouts legs and murders me and my friends. Why, son, I grew you. I made you. Played with a friend. Got a good base. Survived and thrived for 20 days. Winter came. Convinced the friend to go and get honey. He died. 10 out of 10 would send him to his death again. Day 1, built a fire. Day 2, died in the darkness. Day 3, as a ghost, woke a tree guardian. Day 4, friend brings me back to life. Day 5, killed by tree guardian. Day 6, as a ghost, burnt down entire forest. Day 7, friend went insane both in-game and IRL. Today I lost a friend, but I didn't starve. Don't be that guy who accidentally sets all the berry bushes on fire. My friend was that guy. We aren't friends anymore. 10 out of 10 play alone. Had many friends, got a base, made food, built cooking pot. Winter came, friends starved, I have no more friends. Learn to hate your friends simulator. 111 of 10. Stole a garland-made friend, turn into beaver, eating all the walls, exposing stuff to walls, no protection, everyone died. 10 out of 10. I liked the parts where I wasn't dying of starvation, but did not like the parts where I was dying of everything else. Took a tall bird egg. Its mother chased me for 2 days before it brutally murdered me. I've yet to last longer than 3 days. 10 out of 10 would grand theft egg again. Friend dies. I try to save him. I craft the item I needed to do this. I died because I crafted that item. 9 out of 10. Best game for long-distance relationship gaming, or just coupling gaming for that matter. I play this with my long-distance boyfriend, and boy did we learn a lot about each other. You learn about depending on each other, building a home, and forgiveness when one of you accidentally set the whole base on fire. Built a nice little base. Got leveled by meteors. This is fine, it's okay, I have just enough to rebuild. Rebuilds. Gets leveled by meteors a second day in a row. 9 out of 10. More likely to get hit by a meteor than starve. My dear Frodo. There was a time when I went broke and I only had a potato PC to play video games. Later I found DST on a magical world called Internet. That's where my story began. I remember I started to play very first time in Cly's server. Met some random players, so many noobs to feed, but we managed to survive for 8 hours. Real time. It was fun. And then I came back later in the morning and found the server had been reset and all my efforts were gone like the wind. Teaching my friend the basics of how to play. I only know the basics myself. Command him to make a crock pot for all future cooking endeavors. He sets fire to a tree to get charcoal. The fire spreads and burns down my planted forest and berry bush farm. It is winter in 2 days. We are still friends. I joined a server and the owner lead me to her or his base. It was in a cave and I was kind of unsure if it was safe. They were like, "Relax." There was no time to relax due to the constant earthquakes. After surviving many earthquakes and food issues, I found all of us together at base. My health was low for all the rocks that fell on me, so I started eating light bulbs. The owner asked, "What are you eating?" I replied with, "Light bulbs." 10 seconds later, I got kicked from the server because I ate light bulbs. 10 out of 10 would eat light bulbs again. Don't starve, starve together instead. How to win: Step 1, do not starve. Step 2, don't die. Awesome game. My ex gave me this game. We used to starve together, but now I starve alone.